Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming here at Odana Antiques, right on Odana Road. Later, we'll chat with the owner, Sue Duncan, to see what's in store. Get it? In store? Okay. Anyway.
I'll take a moment to laugh at that one.
Thank you, Elise. We are going to check in, though, with our next guest. This is Melanie Fritz from Madison Medium. If you've had some trouble moving on from the loss of a loved one, this gal can help you out. Thanks for coming in today, Melanie.
Thank you for having me.
So Melanie's got ideas and helpful tools and thoughts to share with us. You've said in the past that people have said that 10 years of therapy was not even close to the few sessions they could get and the help they got from you. Why do you think that is?
I think that these sessions are the difference between believing that there is more and knowing that there is more. I think when a mother has tragically lost her son and she is just desperate to feel better, and has tried everything, psychiatry, therapy, and just, I see a lot of people that are kind of, this is a last-ditch effort to try and pull themselves up and out of depression, and what ends up happening is we end up affirming or confirming through their loved ones things that there's no way we could ever know, whether it is something they called them when they were little, or their birthday, or something the mother whispered into the child's ear right before he passed away, and that is what...
I just got goosebumps when you said that.
I know. That's those are some of the most profound things that have happened. I mean, and even myself, I still wake up every morning and have these sessions and I'm like, did that just really happen? I'm still in a place where I can't, I'm in awe of my ability to do this as well, but it does. I've heard that traditionally. I've heard a couple people say, it's done more for me than 10 years of therapy has.
I can see what you're saying there. I think having doubts or not knowing, the unknown is what unsettles us in so many different facets of life. So here you're able to help them settle that matter for themselves.
And I've had the pleasure of being able to see some of Melanie's clients just through some of our testimonials, and I wish you could see the relief that these people have in talking to her. It's an emotional thing. It's an emotional process. And to hear where the place that they started and the place that they wound up, it is just night and day, and it's really powerful thing. So we're so excited to talk to you about how you can help other folks.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that I've quoted that on Girl Talk before. My session with you was life-changing. And we'll be back for more. But gosh, we're almost out of time already. So real quick, what other tools, because we never get very far with you.
Right, I know.
What other tools can you give viewers at home that may be mourning the loss of a loved one or following that loss?
Yes, we have grief groups available now too. Once a month I try to gather a group called Gracefully Grieving, and we talk about how our loved ones stay in contact with us, whether it's through symbols or if you ask to see a sign, how you should speak to spirit, and so that they will show you these affirmations, I guess is what I would call them. But also we have group readings and a gallery reading coming up in April as well. If people are skeptical and not really sure they want to dive into a full session,
they test the waters a little bit.
Exactly, test the waters. They can attend a group reading where I absolutely get to everyone in attendance, or a gallery reading, which is where sometimes 100 people sit together and I convey every single message that comes through in that short time. So.
And that's one thing that I took from my session with you are those symbols that you mentioned. When you open your eyes to them, or you are conscious of them, they're everywhere. And I loved that. That was something that I took with me, and it was like, it's with me all the time.
That's interesting that you say that. That's something, like you said, that kind of never goes away. That's a skill that you gain that you then have forever.
Right.
Just opening yourself up to the possibilities of what else is out there and what you might be missing.
Right.
And I love that you do these group sessions. I think that's a great way if you're watching at home and you're just a little unsure and not really sure maybe how to get started, or not sure if you want to dive in and do the full session. It's kind of a way, just like you said, to get your feet wet and experience it, and just become a believer in the process, and that way you kind of can feel better going forward.
Agreed.
Well, thank you, Melanie. This is Melanie Fritz, Madison Medium. And in the future, maybe we'll be talking about intuition. Is that right?
Absolutely.
I love that topic. I can't wait. Alrighty. Well, we'll be right back with more Girl Talk.